Welcome to Sunrise, first light for what's next on B2B revenue teams. Lots to cover today, so let's dive in. Okay, let's jump right in. I want you to picture this. Apple, September 1997. Sounds crazy now, but they were just 90 days away from bankruptcy.
Yeah, it's hard to even imagine, isn't it? They lost, over $1.5 billion in just 2 years? The company was genuinely on the edge.
And then Steve Jobs comes back,
Yeah.
and he makes this one incredibly bold move. He cuts the product line, wait for it, by 97%.
97, from 350 products down to just 10. Think about that.
He didn't try to fix everything, patch everything up. He just focused, doing a few things exceptionally well. And that single idea, that focus, well, it became the foundation for Apple's, $2 trillion comeback?
Absolutely. And what's really striking, as you said, is how vital that same principle is for B2B marketing today. It's not just some historical anecdote.
Right. It's fundamental if you want to stand out now, because let's face the cold reality. By 2025, the average person in the U.S. sees something like 5,000, maybe even up to 20,000 brand messages every single day.
Every potential buyer is overloaded with information. And honestly, most marketing teams, they're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and not really getting traction anywhere.
It really is like skipping stones, isn't it? Hoping one makes a decent splash, but mostly just sinking.
Exactly. So the big question we're tackling today is, how do you actually cut through all that? This deep dive is really a challenge to that scattergun approach.
We're making the case for focused execution, for relentless channel ownership. That's the key, we think, to actually standing out, compounding value, and building a brand that defines its category.
So let's talk about who's actually nailing this.
Yeah.
Who exemplifies this idea of channel ownership?
Okay, good one. Morning Brew, maybe. Started as a newsletter in a dorm room.
Right, and grew into a, $75 million business by obsessing over one thing, email.
They didn't just tack on a newsletter. They built their whole company around mastering that channel for their specific audience.
That's perfect concentration. Or think about HubSpot. They didn't just, start a blog.
No, they practically invented inbound marketing, didn't they? Built an absolute empire through dedicated blogging and SEO, just showing up consistently.
And Sangram Vajre at Terminus.
Yeah.
With the Flip My Funnel podcast. He recorded over 1,000 episodes.
1,000. That kind of commitment over 3 years. It didn't just create content, it helped define the entire ABM space and put Terminus right at the center.
It really shows the power of going deep. We could also mention Seth Godin, blogging daily for decades. That consistency builds incredible authority.
For Clutch.co becoming the absolute go-to directory for B2B services. How? By dominating relevant search terms, just relentless focus on SEO.
Even GDS Group during the pandemic, pivoting from live events to hosting 40-plus virtual roundtables every week.
So the common thread here, it isn't variety, it's concentration.
Exactly. Choosing a lane, going deep, and sticking with it long enough for that momentum to become real market power.
Which brings us to this idea of growth curves. Most teams seem stuck in what you called stone-skipping growth. A bit of energy here, a test there.
A campaign pops up, then fades away. There's no real strategic commitment. It's dabbling, basically, not strategy.
So what does real growth look like?
Well, it comes from that commitment. It leads to one of two things. Either steady, linear growth, think of building a community or running events, they snowball over time.
Okay, linear growth. Makes sense.
Or the really exciting one, exponential growth. That's where everything clicks. Audience habits, platform reach, the quality of what you're putting out, it all converges, and you hit this kind of escape velocity.
Escape velocity. I like that. That's the compound marketing effect you mentioned.
Precisely. It's not about doing more stuff. It's about having better systems, deeper consistency. Your efforts start building on each other, multiplying, like compound interest, but for your marketing.
Okay, so how do you actually get there? You mentioned a playbook.
Yeah, a simple 3-step playbook for channel ownership. Step 1, choose your channel.
And that means thinking about what?
Well, where does your audience actually spend their time? Where can you offer something genuinely valuable, something they can't ignore? And honestly, what do you love enough to do consistently, day after day?
That sustainability point is key. Okay, step 2.
Build your process. Ownership isn't accidental. It has to be systematized. Get the right team, define your workflows, your ceremonies, clarify your core message, and build for rhythm. Consistency needs structure.
Right. Structure and rhythm, and the final step.
Execute, optimize, repeat. Simple, but crucial. Make your partners, your clients, your team the heroes. Blend organic reach with paid promotion strategically. Think about how to bake in virality
Oh
and just
my
keep
gosh.
showing up
And measuring, right. Measure what matters and keep tweaking, keep improving.
relentlessly.
Mm.
Because that long-term focus is where the magic happens. Think about why it wins. We're creatures of habit, right?
Totally.
Show up consistently and you become part of someone's routine. That audience then starts to feel like a tribe, a community.
And communities advocate for you. They amplify your reach way beyond what you could do alone.
Exactly. Plus, your own output gets better. All those reps sharpen your message, build trust. You become sharper, not just louder.
Sharper, not louder. I like that. So the winning brands aren't necessarily the ones shouting the most.
No, they're the ones who stay in the game long enough, consistently enough, for the algorithms, the audience, the market, everything to tip in their favor. They achieve that escape velocity.
So wrapping this up, in a world with just too many platforms, too many messages, too many distractions, the advice is clear.
Stop trying to be everywhere. It's impossible anyway. Instead, be unmissable somewhere.
Choose your lane, own that channel, grow with intention.
And it all comes back to those powerful words from Steve Jobs, the core of that Apple turnaround.
Do not try to do everything. Do one thing well.
So the question for you listening is, what's that one thing for your business? What channel will you own and how will you make it truly unmissable?